Hi everyone, and welcome to Psycho Juicebox. I'm John,
Mike?
and today we watched, okay, so we're doing B-Views live.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes, this is a live one now.
Yeah. And,
Oh.
we can't figure
We're
out
upgrading.
encoders properly, so we're running it all through Dead by Daylight tonight.
Yes. We tried NBA, but that did not work.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
Yeah. Like, there's too much copywritten music that constantly plays no matter what your settings are.
Right,
So,
and people talk in the background. It's a nightmare.
yeah. Anyway, we decided to do Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a horror game, so we gotta do something horror.
Yeah. I mean, we often do horror anyway.
Yes. Yes.
And we watched, I think it's new, right? It's relatively
Yeah,
new.
I mean, I think it came out last year.
Oh.
It was supposed to have a theatrical release, but obviously due to the pandemic, that kind of squandered it, but...
Right. So, the movie was The Dark and the Wicked.
Yes.
And I think this movie was okay.
Johnny is always so hard on movies. Remember that. Remember that. It's a very creepy movie.
I think a lot of people would find this movie boring.
I don't care what other people say.
Oh.
I mean, come on. If you cannot like this movie, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
It's directed by the same guy who directed that shit movie, The Strangers.
I know, but when you first watch The Strangers, you think, man, this is a really interesting movie because it's eerie because, you know, you're all alone. You know, you're in, you know, a random house, really, she was in, Liv Tyler, and these creepy people are coming around. But when you rewatch it, like 10 years after that, you realize what a shitty movie it is. And you realize, man, I was an idiot for how many years for trumping this movie up and saying, man, what a great movie. And then you watch it again, and you're like, what? How is that possible that I actually like this?
I mean, we actively tried to. We actively did that when you were like,
we literally
man,
did
this
that.
is one of the best movies I've ever seen. That was like one of our old school movie nights.
Oh yes.
We did that one, and like, you were just like, this movie's so awesome, and I was like, are you sure? Because that movie's a piece of shit. And you're like, no, it's awesome. We'll watch it. I'll show you.
Yep.
And then we watched it, and you're like, you're right. This is a piece of shit.
Yep. We were leaving the house, and I said, this movie really fucking sucks.
Hey, Amanda.
And I really had to bite the frickin' bullet on that one, too, because I've been saying this for 10 years, what a great movie this is.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I had to just really kind of, you know, come forth and say, man, this movie really fucking sucks.
But, I feel like, the reason I on IMDb I gave this movie an 8 out of 10, and it's purely because of the technical work on it and nothing else.
On this movie that we just watched?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
I think the story was fine.
I mean, I'm
happy we're doing a B-Views live of it because I can't use any clips from it because the whole movie is just people committing suicide.
Yes, it's a very, very dark movie.
It's a very suicide-y movie.
Yes. I would give this movie a 9 out of 10. I strongly suggest you watch it.
And it didn't seem to have anything, like, interesting to say at the end. Like, it... Well,
I think it's just...
We watched a movie, it's a Shudder exclusive, called,
Hi, Amanda.
Dark and the Wicked?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's The Dark and the Wicked. It's a Shudder exclusive movie.
Yes.
It's a very
Yes,
pretty
it's-
movie with not a ton going for it, I'd say.
I disagree. I highly disagree because since Ari Aster did Hereditary, that is pretty much. It feels like that's the new type of horror that's going around right now. I don't think it'll last.
Yeah, but I think
But
that's part of the issue is that ever since Ari Aster made Hereditary, they're like everyone and their mom is coming out of the woodworks to try and clone Hereditary.
well, I think like remember I told you to watch The Ritual. It's opened up a new avenue. Oh my gosh, the watermelon finally. Oh my god, finally. That should have went out on the road and hit somebody's car. Anyways, yes, I think that it's opened up a new avenue for that type of horror because nobody really wanted to touch that. They really didn't know how to touch that, I should say. On such a personal level where you can just say, man, I feel this way too, you know, if you would lose a child or you lose a family member, you lose a father.
And like that's fine because that movie actually did that one pretty well. But like this movie didn't.
I don't know. I think it did. I think that I don't know if it's like demonic or if it's just the true sense of grief and guilt. Like Louise, who is the final girl, and then Michael, who is the brother
Right.
of the final girl.
Okay, we should say what this movie's about. We haven't even
Well, I mean,
told
it's
people
about
what this movie's about.
We never do, John.
Yes, we do. We're supposed to, at least. It's
I
part
mean,
of the
we
format.
graze over it.
Well, yeah, but we're not gonna go like plot by plot what's happened.
Obviously.
But we at least need to, like, this is a movie about this, not just like these characters are blah blah blah. No, what this movie
guess so.
What this movie is about is these two people's like there's Louise and Michael and their brother and sister, and their father's on his deathbed, and they go to spend time with him in his last days, and
Yes.
like their mother like explicitly like yells at them, don't come here, and they do anyway. And you know what? They kept setting up those mannequins to do something, and they never did.
They never did.
No. Also, spoilers. There are always spoilers in B-Views.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If you haven't watched it before, then I'm sorry. I don't know what you're watching.
Yeah.
But if you do want to watch something, go watch B-Views on Psycho Juicebox.
Yeah.
Yes. And watch me die here in about five minutes.
So, basically, like, everyone in this movie kills themselves. That's literally what this movie is. Everyone dies. It's nihilistic, and I don't fully understand what they're trying to say, or if they're trying to say anything. You know? And I'm not sure I like that. Like,
I kind of like the open-ended stuff, though.
it wasn't open-ended. Like, she dies at the end.
She does. But I mean, in terms of what it actually means.
I don't think it means anything. I think someone wanted to make a movie where everyone dies at the end.
I don't agree with that.
Especially since it's made by the same guy who made The Strangers.
Yes, that is true. Which is a good movie, by the way.
And
Not really. What?
oh.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, someone disconnected.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
Anyway, so back to the movie. I just, it's like I said, these movies are now taking on a more personal feel, unlike the '80s with the slashers, the '90s with crap, with
wait,
Scream.
wait, wait,
Basically, I
wait.
mean, Scream is just the '90s. I mean, that's '90s. 2000s, you got Saw.
And
2010s, but I tell
continuation
you,
of torture porn.
yeah,
That's like
pretty much.
the fall of torture porn in the
Right.
2010s.
I think with this new generation, like we've talked in our previous videos, with the generation that we're in right now with horror, it's something to behold because we have more personal level of horror that we haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah, but I also feel like because that's kind of becoming the main thing, it's
Uh-huh.
becoming less interesting or less important. And we're seeing a lot more movies that try to do the same thing that aren't actually meaningful or doing the same thing. They're just like let's make a horror movie that seems like Hereditary, but it's not and has no real message or purpose or anything like that.
Okay, now how so?
What do you mean, how so? Look at the movie we just watched. There's no meaning and no message in it.
Well, the message is just grief. That you don't want to be alone, that you don't want to feel alone in grief.
That's fine, but
You
then
want somebody to rely on.
if if that were the message, then the main character would have survived at the end when she made an honest, like a honest, true decision to stay by her father's deathbed when he died. Like, cause she was just like, all right, I'm not gonna leave you, but then she dies at the end. Like, it's is the purpose of it that it doesn't matter? Like, and if it doesn't matter, then that purpose is just nihilism, and then we get back to the same like ideology behind torture porn movies where everyone dies,
Yeah,
where it's just
I mean, you
nothing
could say
matters and it
that.
doesn't matter.
Right. But
And
also, there has to be something with like when Michael is talking with that supposed priest, which is obviously not a priest.
well, yeah,
Like
that's the
feeling
something is that's the something though. The priest was actually the demon.
right, but it's basically almost kind of like filling the head with something that shouldn't really matter. Like things that it's basically like nihilistic principles. That's like basically nothing fucking matters, and why should we even bother? So let's not fill our heads with this muck because it really all doesn't matter.
Oh, what does that have to do with the priest though?
Well, that's what the priest said.
Oh yeah, the priest like backtracks on the things he said,
Right.
which was oh, it's your truth, and he's just like, well, we could say the same thing about yours, but
Uh huh.
that's just like a demon kind of hinting that it's there,
Uh
because
huh.
that also because his whole analogy is just like well, when you can say you don't believe that the wolf is a wolf, but that doesn't matter when it finds you alone in the woods. And that was just foreshadowing that
Uh huh.
he's not a real person, he's the demon or a product of the demon.
I kind of like that. It's very unique.
What,
Where you
foreshadowing?
really don't believe anybody. It's like, oh, this daughter comes or the granddaughter, and it's like, oh, she's the demon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the movie. I just liked its eeriness, and it was kind of unrelenting at times. Then at other times, it's like, oh, this is kind of like a slow, and I don't know. I liked it. I like that type of stuff.
Like I said, a lot of people I think will find this movie boring.
That's fine.
That's fine. Like a lot of people find a lot of the movies that we.
I know my mom. I was. How we always talked up Us.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. My mom hated that movie. It's like, what did you understand in that movie that you did not like? I mean, it's horror isn't for everybody, and this type of horror isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're in a golden age that we won't see probably for a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're in a golden age of horror, and I don't think this movie is a part of it.
I don't know. I think it could be. I think it could be. Is it going to rise above like the original family grief in Hereditary? No.
Paranormal Activity.
The grief in Paranormal Activity.
Amanda asks what we think of Paranormal Activity films, and that's a really difficult question because there are so many Paranormal Activity films.
There are. What are there? 6, correct? 5? 7?
7. There's 7 right now. I think. Yeah, because there's 1 through 5, and then there's Ghost Dimension, and then marked ones. And it's really difficult to say because 4 really drags the trilogy down a ton because that's one of... I hate that movie.
It is one of the worst movies ever made. I mean, it's cheap. It's a cheap film.
I really liked Ghost Dimensions. We both liked Ghost Dimensions a lot when we watched it.
Yes, we did.
Because it's just cheesy and kind of dumb and fun. And that's kind of all of the movies.
Uh-huh.
It's been a while since I watched them. Eventually we'll do episodes on the Paranormal Activity movies.
Well, of course.
We'll definitely like rewatch them again at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the third one is the best one. I think that's in the base 5, I should say. I think the third one is the best out of like 1 through 5.
Okay.
Because that's the one where it's in like the 80s, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Katie and Christy as a kid.
Yeah.
As kids. Yep. Yeah, that's the first introduction of Toby.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the first and second ones are pretty good. And 4 was really bad, and
terrible.
5... Actually, here, I'll look at the...
There's got to be 6.
I think the collection...
Because you got the Mark ones, and then you got the Ghost Dimension.
I think there's 1 through 5, and then Ghost Dimension. But I'm gonna take a look at this. Or maybe there are 6. Not 100%.
I personally think that was one of my favorite movies, was the second one. I mean, I think that...
That's interesting, because a lot of people hate the second movie.
I don't... Like I said, I don't care what other people are thinking about these movies. Because Paranormal Activity, that's a movie that you have to watch with other people. I mean, you gotta watch that in, like, a theater.
I think Paranormal Activity is a fun popcorn movie.
I mean, it's basically... I mean, you feel the tension.
Depends on which one. Like...
The second one was probably one of my favorite movies I've ever seen in the theater with people.
I think the first one does a really good job of building tension. The second one doesn't do a lot different. I remember the second movie, like, the whole thing was, now there's a baby, and I'm like, okay, so there's a baby involved now. I don't know if that's supposed to make it scarier or what.
I just think, like, the bomb scene in the kitchen, I mean, I think they did that so well.
And it's been replicated a bunch of times since then.
It has, and it should, because it's fantastic.
One of the movies that we watched, we actually specifically mentioned that scene in our episode. Oh, it was Host, in our Host video, because I remember, because I was editing that one not too long ago. I finished up the editing on that one. You can go watch our video on the Host.
Yes, please.
Go to our Facebook. Or our Facebook, our YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a lot of good, fun stuff on there, including Donna.
I just, the episode that I'm, oh, fuck, it's Michael.
Yeah, I just got stabbed. Of course I did.
Mike, stop running towards me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I just, we just uploaded our video on, Paranormal Security Camera Transcendence.
Yep.
Lots of good shit in there.
Sure.
We got, 200-year-old exorcist cat. We've got, return of... What in the shit is happening? Oh, I'm exposed. Oh well. We've got, yeah, the cat thing.
Yep, we got,
that's in the American...
Tournament.
The American who turned Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, we got, box set tournaments.
Oh, we have box set tournaments. Everyone should,
Those are fun. 3
box set tournament videos right now.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Which is pretty cool. Because what we do is we go through, you know, box sets full of crappy movies.
Yep.
And then we figure out which one's the best.
Yep.
And we haven't finished our first one yet.
Nope.
But we will. Eventually.
In time.
We have to... It's complicated with COVID, and we have to get 3 people who live apart from each other together. So, box set tournament has been a little difficult.
Yep, very much so.
Yeah.
But everything is difficult during these times, so
yeah,
it'll get done. One way or another.
At some point we are probably going to be filming some more in-person videos. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Oh,
sorry,
thanks for
Mike.
running away from me, John.
What was I supposed to do? Stand around and die?
Yes. I'm not even a bother wiggle. I'm right here. Yeah, so I think tonight's movie was a really good movie.
I think this movie was an okay movie. It was fine. The demon looked cool. It had a lot of that cool stuff going on in the background.
I think his movies are shot very well.
Yeah, he knows how to point a camera at things. He definitely knows how to do that.
I don't think I've ever been to this location.
I think one of the cooler scenes in the movie was the one where Michael leaves. That's the one thing I will say about this movie, is that everyone does what they should probably do in the movie.
Yep.
And,
I think it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I think it was really good.
Like there's
Really, really
the part
good.
where Michael understands. The demon basically what it does is it like gets people to kill themselves by whispering in their ears. I think. Like that's what it kind of seems like.
I think so.
Yeah, because
Shit.
they do that thing where they're like whispering really fast in their ear.
Yeah.
Which is something I've seen in other movies. I'm not sure where though.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
Maybe in one of the Conjuring movies that was the thing?
Could be. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, are you dead?
I'm on the hook.
Oh. Oh, we're opening up the escape hatch or the door right now, and then we're gonna come and maybe rescue you. Oh my god. Huh.
Oh, awesome. Thanks a lot.
I was on my way. Okay, well, you're dead. I'm leaving.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
I was on my way. I couldn't get to you. He was between me and you, and I was exposed.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, so tonight's movie was fun. I would definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, give it a
I mean,
watch.
if you want two schlubs like ourselves reviewing this, I mean, it's fun stuff.
Oh, but the scene I was gonna say I thought was one of the scenes I thought was neat was because Michael does the right thing after it tries to make him kill himself, and
Yes.
he's just like, no, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm getting the fuck out of here, and he just
Right.
leaves.
Yep,
just leaves.
he said bye.
And then his sister calls him and she's like, I can't believe you just left me here. And he just goes, he says like, Becky and the girls, I love Becky and I love my daughters and like I gotta get back to them. And
Yep.
like, and she's like, well, what about Dad? And he's like, Dad's gone.
Yep. Like, oh, okay.
It's one of the reasons I thought like the whole idea behind the movie was going to be like, oh, it's important for family to stick together or whatever, and it's not. It's just that you die no matter what, and it doesn't matter.
Like I said, nihilism.
Yeah, so the movie doesn't actually have a purpose. It's just to.
I mean, it's like the dude.
The dude wasn't a nihilist.
Well, I mean, there was nihilism. That was a big part of the dude.
There was a group of nihilists who
Yes.
were portrayed as idiots.
Yes. They killed Donnie.
Yeah, they killed poor Donnie.
Yep.
That's a pretty good movie.
Oh, that's a great
But,
movie.
and then he goes
Anyways.
home. He goes home, and then he sees his whole family killed themselves, so he kills himself, but then he looks back, and he sees that it wasn't real. It was just a vision given to him by the demons.
It was.
And we only get to see the demons, like, once or twice in the movie.
Yep.
And then every other time it's just, like, people with black eyes or white eyes.
Yep. I thought the shower scene was really cool.
Of course you did.
I thought that was a really cool scene.
Yeah, because it was a good scare.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And it was kind of revealing in the sense that, man, this movie it's going to keep you on your toes and make you think.
I mean, no.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't get anything out of it that was like, we're gonna make you think. Everything about it was just like, we want to make a movie that's scary and doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. I think it's a lot. Like I said, it's a big time for grief and horror. Big
Yeah.
time for grief.
I mean, yeah, because you got Midsummer and
Yep. The
Hereditary.
Ritual.
But like you talk about this movie and you talk about The Ritual, and those are just Hereditary clones, where they're just
I
like,
mean, I
oh
think The
well,
Ritual,
Ari
that's...
Aster did something about grief, so maybe we should do something about grief too, because people want to watch a movie about grief.
Well, I think like I said, I think it opened up doors to grief. In terms of, that's what people never touched. Because they don't want to really kind of do that in terms of horror. They want to stick to the fun stuff, and let's not make this really real.
Yeah, but that also has a tendency to make the movies not fun to watch,
Yeah,
which I
I
would say
mean...
is a detriment to the movie. And
I think
especially
it's fun to watch.
Hereditary's kind of fun to watch. Like, it's got like the head pop off scene and like
Yep.
the piano wire scene that I always forget about, but
Yep.
it bothered people for some reason, I guess. I don't know.
I just like it. I just like the way that our horror is coming. I love it. Because we're talking about real issues now. You know, like with Get Out. I mean, we're talking about real issues.
Well, that was a thing that was always happening in horror, though. Like, horror was always political. At least a lot of it was.
Yeah.
I mean, horror movies started as political and social commentaries.
Of course. But then it got away from that.
Well, yeah, because people wanted some fun shit.
Oh, enough of that fun. Enough of that fun shit. It's time to get back to reality in terms of our franchise, in terms of our genre. Gotta get back to that.
Yeah, we need more movies like Demons, I think.
Yes.
It doesn't have much of a story or anything. It's just like, look at this fucked up shit I'm gonna show you.
You want to go back to that?
Yeah, I just want them.
Why?
Well, with Demons, it's not even like I'm not talking about like slasher 80s movies. I'm talking about just like gore fest movies. Like, we need more Brain Dead and fucking Bad Taste, or I watched this movie called Deathgasm that was pretty awesome.
What's that?
It was a movie called Deathgasm. It was awesome.
Deathgasm?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It was a throwback to those like 80s rock and roll is evil movies, like Black Rose.
When did you watch that?
Friday maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty good. I would recommend that movie. I think it's on
What
Shudder.
is that on?
I think it's on Shudder right now.
It's on Shudder?
I think so.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it must be, because they had the Joe Bob episode of it, and Joe Bob episodes go down as the movies that they are in go down.
Okay.
On Shudder.
Okay.
So I think it is. I think that movie is.
Okay.
I think that movie's gonna be on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deathgasm.
Yeah.
Right.
It was actually a movie where Walmart refused to carry the DVD because of its title. So.
That's awesome.
So what they did was they changed the title of the movie when it was sold in Walmart. So if you get a DVD copy of it, it might be called what's it called? Heavy Metal Apocalypse, I think.
Okay.
Which is a much worse name than Deathgasm.
Deathgasm.
But no, that movie has a ton of fun gore and shit. Like, there's a scene where they beat a zombie to death with like a double-ended dildo and shit. Like, it's a fun ass movie. And that's what I think we need more of.
Sure.
Or, like, I think... What do you think is the best remake you've seen?
Oh my... Oh boy. Oh. Are we talking about horror or are we talking about film?
I'm gonna say horror.
Oh, that's nice. What the fuck, man?
Man, these matches tonight.
I could be a smartass and say Psycho, but I'm not gonna.
It's perfect. It's shot for shot.
Oh, a horrible film.
I love that movie.
Let me see. Do you have one?
I think my favorite one is, I think it's gotta be The Evil Dead.
I knew you were gonna say that.
The Evil Dead remake. I knew you were gonna say that. Amazing.
I knew it.
Because most remakes, you like watch it and you're like, oh, this has a totally different feel from the original movie, and like it kind of is weird, and I'm not sure if like anyone cared about this movie. But like you watch the Evil Dead remake, and you're just like, people obviously cared about this movie, and like when they were making with it, you can tell that like Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell and like all the original people were kind of involved in one way or the other. And then you watch the movie and it feels like Evil Dead.
Right.
And it still captures a lot of like the hilarity of the gore and stuff, like all those gory jokes and shit from the original movie, and still manages to make like a lot of those scenes funny, even though like they're super gory.
I completely agree.
Hey, Sav.
How's it going out here?
It's going okay. Yeah. Amanda's here.
Boy, it's a tough question.
Yeah.
Because you could technically say...
The Thing.
Be proud of me.
Because you did the
You
laundry.
could say The Thing.
All over it.
Or you could say Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep is the...
I'm so broken. You said Shudder, and I thought I heard Shepherd, and then you said Criterion, and I thought you said Vicarion.
I didn't say Criterion.
What did you say?
I don't know.
You said something that sounded like it. I'm like, God damn it.
What is going on?
Why did you let me play those games?
Because they're good? Sav is lamenting me allowing her to play Mass Effect.
Oh.
Do to me. You knew. You knew. Just let me play it.
Anyways, I mean, you could honestly say, I can honestly say.
Good. The whole world can know about my pain. Sav, Amanda.
Yes, that's Sav.
So anyways...
Sav, what did you think of the movie?
I thought it was okay. I thought the atmosphere was really good.
Yep.
The atmosphere and the storyline, and just the overall feeling that they created with, like, the brother and the sister navigating the grief of, like, their parents, along with the paranormal shit. It was good. I think I'd give it an 8. 8 or a 9. 9 seems a little high.
9 does seem high to me.
I don't think I'd watch it again.
I would not watch it again.
I'd watch it again just to experience the actual sound. Instead of headphones.
I'd say everyone should watch it, and then they should they should comment on this video when they say it's boring and they hated it. Because I have a feeling it's a movie a lot of like mainstream horror fans would probably find boring.
I don't know.
One thing I really wanted with that movie was like closure over like different things we saw. Like we saw like a little boy and the sheep, you know, and the sheep and the goats.
I thought that was just the demon.
And we never saw the demon.
I thought that was what it was. I didn't see it as a little boy. I saw it as just like a bald, pale-faced man with like sharp teeth. Like that's what he looked like to me.
In the hallway. I don't know.
Huh.
Well, if it was then he was sheep, right?
No, he was crouched down when in that scene. Because like we see him later on and he's like really tall. Because it looked like he was hiding in the sheep. Yeah. We've gone to 3 matches and 2 of them have fallen through.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
They're doing laundry.
I love you.
Mass Effect.
People are doing laundry. You're thinking about Mass Effect.
Oh my gosh.
That's what Sunday means.
Yes.
So,
back to the remake.
Yeah,
I would say
Doctor Sleep is definitely the best remake of The Shining.
I would also say the TV miniseries of The Shining, featuring Steven Weber and Rebecca De Mornay, I think is up there with one of the top remakes of a movie.
Yeah, I would. I'm not sure if I would count that as a movie remake though, because it's more of like a book adaptation, I think.
Yeah, you're right. But if you're talking about like a movie remake, then I definitely say The Thing. But I mean, Steven Weber and Rebecca De Mornay, I mean, that gets a very underrated thing in horror.
It is. A lot of people hate the Shining miniseries, but I think it's really
Yep.
good. And
I think it's
also
fantastic.
the reason why Savannah's afraid of statues, so.
What was that, right?
That's not it.
Oh, it is? Oh, The Haunting, I'm sorry.
Lawn hedges.
Yeah, Lawn Hedges.
And it's a much better version of The Shining in Stephen King's book.
Yeah.
So.
Donna, you're not a garbage cat anymore. You live inside.
Garbage cat.
How long do you think it'll be until the killer disconnects in this match?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? You think we'll get that far?
I don't know.
It's like that
I
killer
really
was
don't know.
hands down gonna fucking kill me.
Oh yes, the man with a weeping angle.
Weeping angles.
Yup. So yeah, watch the movie.
Yeah.
Give it a watch.
I always tell people to watch the movie even when it's bad. Go watch
Yeah,
Body of
don't watch The
Brighton Rock.
Beyond.
This is why you don't have any fans. They listen to you.
Don't watch The Beyond.
That's it.
Please don't.
The Beyond is good, and a lot of people
Save
like
yourself. Save yourself. Save yourself. I've watched it 3 times now.
Why have you watched it 3 times? Oh, wait, we watched that movie twice. We watched it once
Yes,
for movie night.
John. Yes, John, we did.
Once for recording, and then you watched it once with your dad.
I did. I did.
Oh, man.
I did.
You know what the best one in that trilogy is, though?
What?
City of the Living Dead. It's a video
100%.
that I'm editing right now.
100%.
A woman vomits up all of her organs. It's pretty
That
great.
is an awesome scene.
Oh, that's a purge perk.
Oh my god, what is that thing? What is that, the Wraith?
No, I don't.
Is that his name?
It's the Wraith. Bing bong.
Shit.
Bing bong. And they might have that perk where, or that add-on where everyone on the map can hear them. Yeah, Mike, how are you already down?
Yep. I am indeed.
I haven't watched the Blink episode yet.
The what?
That's in season 3. It's the episode Blink with the weeping angels.
I don't know.
It's Doctor Who.
Oh.
I don't know, Tom Baker's not in that season, so... Everyone knows that the best Doctor is the 8th Doctor. Or the 9th Doctor. Whichever season 1 Doctor is, he's the best one. Fang Min, come heal your fellow Fang Min.
Thank you.
Woo!
Yeah.
God damn
but,
it, Fang Min.
But as I always say, that give it a watch.
Yeah. Watch movies. Movies should be watched.
Don't watch shitty movies.
Yeah, don't eat movies. Don't do that.
Don't watch shitty movies like The Beyond.
You know what movie everyone should watch? Necromantic.
Yes. And make sure, when you do, you rent out a theater.
Also, watch it with your parents.
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh. It's got a prestige halo.
I'm sorry, lady.
I'm sorry, Amanda.
I gotta get out of here, lady.
This so much.
Lady's like, you suck, Mike.
No, Michael, fuck yourself. You get healed right now.
Oh my god, I'm terrible at this.
You're gonna kill that lady.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
You're gonna kill that Cheryl.
Sorry, Cheryl. You're gonna die. Oh, that Cheryl's gonna go help you. What a nice lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, but give a watch to, definitely give a watch to the miniseries Shining.
Also,
the
the Evil
90s.
Dead remake.
Steven Weber is fantastic in it.
Yeah, you know, the kid's the worst, though.
Danny's not bad.
One of the worst child actors I've ever seen in my life.
Aw, Danny's not that bad.
The kid who plays Danny in the Shining miniseries, Sav. He's the worst. We haven't done a single generator. We're all gonna die.
Of course we are. Yep. Yep, but watch a lot of good horror movies.
Oh, Mike, have you watched any of the special edition Friday the 13th yet?
I have not.
Mike, gotta get on
Because I am
that.
waiting for a really nice time to watch it when I'm really in the mood. So while I self-quarantine, I think I just may watch all of them.
It even has the remake. You could watch the remake, Mike.
Oh, that remake is trash.
Doesn't Dead Meat James really like that remake?
I don't know. If he does, he's a sad soul.
I know Dead Meat James likes a lot of movies that aren't great.
Uh-huh. I mean, I do agree with Dead Meat James on Jason X.
What?
On how it's the best kills in any of the Friday the 13th.
It might.
Especially the face smash scene.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
That's very, very fun.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's dead.
Yeah.
And it isn't me.
We all just let
Thank
Cheryl
God
die,
it isn't
apparently.
me.
Also, my controller's about to die, so I hop
Well,
in
that's not good.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna hop in anything. I'm just going to fucking die.
That's not good.
Zach's here. Yay, we pretty much finished up on the movie
What the
then.
hell?
Now we're just talking about other movies.
Yeah. That's what we always do with B-Views. Every time we do the same thing, we say...
I'll be back. I have to switch controllers. Okay. No! Fuck. This is terrible. Woo! I'm back.
That didn't take very long.
No, because I've been setting it up.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, but B-Views is a very, very fun thing to watch.
Yeah, you can...
If you want to watch it with your family, I would highly suggest you don't.
Definitely watch B-Views with your family. Actually,
I mean, you can watch the Twitch streams. They're very, very long. So if you got like 5 hours out of your day, then you can watch that.
Those are only the weekend ones. I keep the weekday ones down to a tight 90 most of the time.
A tight 90.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that.
My weekday streams are compact. I stick to the schedule. We're done by the longest one's gone is 2 hours.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so if you want to watch something for 2 hours out of your day,
a lot of streamers who do streams do like 10-hour-long streams.
I don't know how they do that.
Cino's joined us.
Why are you in my home?
Well, because we live here.
He has joined us.
I said I'd harass you all.
Good. I think John just died.
I'm dead.
Oh, good. So now, I played a match with Beto. We wound up getting paired with a level 1 Oni. Match lasted like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't like the Oni. That thing creeps me out.
And I was lowest level in Dead by Daylight levels in that match.
Not much
So I was like
here.
level 13, and all the other survivors were single-digit levels. And I just like looked at that. I'm like, I went to the wrong neighborhood. I got my ass handed to me. He killed all 4 of us in the basement. I've never had an Oni that was stealthy before.
That's interesting.
Wow. A level 1?
Yeah.
How
No,
do you
ours.
get a level 1?
No, wait, never mind.
Well, to quote Amanda's brother, he probably smells real bad. Or that. So it's special.
What's the Alchemist's cookbook?
Oh, it's a god-awful book.
Oh,
Or
okay.
a god-awful movie.
A god-awful book. It's both.
Yeah.
Like, is it like, Atlas Shrugged?
No, Atlas's cookbook, Alchemist's cookbook is like an
This was a
indie
level
horror movie.
11.
It was a really bad movie. It's one of those indies movies where they think because they want to be artsy, they can make scenes longer than they need to be.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I swear they gave 3 minutes to watch showing him eating Doritos.
Yeah, because
What is this about?
The Alchemist Cookbook?
Probably.
Yes.
Either a story about mental illness or leading to damnation. I don't know, something artsy and annoying.
Dancing cat, dancing cat, dancing.
There was only 2 characters in the entire movie.
Oh.
And a cat, but I don't know if I count the cat.
Cats are characters too. I say as I hug the Donna. If you want to see more of Donna, you can watch the video that I'm going to upload, and you can also watch we already uploaded the uncut version of City of the Living Dead.
Yep.
And Donna is literally just chilling in the foreground, and you can see her slowly melt in front of the camera through the whole video. She's sitting at the beginning, and then she low falls asleep, and then she kind of just flattens against the table.
That's nice.
I love you, Sav.
I love you too.
I have to kindly ask the host of this prestigious podcast to ready up, because it's taking like 15 minutes.
Oh, am I not ready?
Tonight.
No.
Yeah, that's why after NBA didn't work out, we figured we would do our podcast in Dead by Daylight, because we'd be like, well, we'll be sitting here for 20 minutes anyway.
Yep.
Functionally a podcast with little game breaks.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool concept, right?
Brilliant.
Certainly better for a pandemic than being together.
Yeah. Although at some point
Miss being together.
We're gonna have to film some in-person episodes, because I can't edit. Well, like I said earlier, I couldn't edit any clips into this video anyway, because
Mochi tastes like marshmallows.
ooh, marshmallow.
What does?
The mochi that we were eating.
What is that?
Mochi
It's a
is
Japanese confectionery.
Oh.
it's like a Japanese confectionery made out of like rice gelatin. It's great.
Oh. Okay.
Imagine like a bread that's kind of got a gummy consistency.
It's just very disconcerting because it tastes like a marshmallow to me, but it isn't hurting me. No, it's on the border. Like, it's a gun. That's the sweetest I could probably eat without it burning me.
I don't think it's necessarily sugar. I think what it is like corn syrup or like some kind of sweetener.
Something. I haven't tested it enough, but I don't like American sweets. They hurt. Like, if I will willingly eat American junk food candy kind of thing, it must be that I like it enough to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
Like, I'll eat Cadbury eggs.
Really? I saw somewhere that there was a Cadbury egg that had fudge in the middle, and I was like, man, I should give that a try.
That sounds awesome.
Right?
See, to me, that just sounds like too much, but I have issues with candy.
See, I like chocolate, and it would be like if there was dark chocolate, you know?
Can't wait for the day after Easter.
I was so sad. We went to Target, and there's, like, no Easter section this year.
Huh.
Really?
because I always like looking at the decorations.
Our Target didn't have it up yet last time we were there. Like, they were clearly in the middle of it. They have the candy up, but they don't have, like, all the baskets and everything yet.
3 or 4 aisles, but they had all of the summer stuff in the process of being put up.
Huh.
And which I don't get, especially in Wisconsin. I'm like, we're maybe approaching spring. It's not patio time yet.
Not even close.
Yeah, they had a bunch of grills on sale at Walmart where they were like, it's time for grilling. And they're like, you're dumb.
Grilling I can understand, but the rest of the summer stuff I don't.
Well, they also had bird seed and shit, and I'm like, the birds aren't coming back for a while either.
Yeah. Like, in Wisconsin I can get the grills. People are going to be grilling when it's 50 degrees outside.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I'm like, you're not going to be outside yet.
People here will
voluntarily going out there.
People here would probably grill in, like, in their
30.
home if they wanted.
Yeah.
And just, kill everyone with carbon monoxide.
That reminds me of that meme. Well, it's not even a meme. It was just a safety warning from the consumer safety department. And it was about, like, don't put your generators in your house. And I shared that because we had a match in the... what's the Halloween map called?
Yeah, the, wait, Halloween map? I thought it was in the game.
Well...
Oh, no, it wasn't the game. It was,
It was that we were commenting that you shouldn't have a generator in your house. It's not safe.
Yeah. Oh,
no shit, Sherlock.
Oh, I
but
get what you
in
mean,
this
the
game,
Halloween
there's
map.
repeatedly, like, generators in buildings.
Yeah. Including in livable houses.
Yeah. And schools.
Yeah. You know, once we had this giant washing machine for the towels and shit in high school, and like I think it had the best. You know, they have the little pictures for safety warnings and shit, and it had the best one because it was very obviously like a person getting their arm ripped off by what looked like a tentacle coming out of the washing machine.
And
like
awesome.
I was gonna assume that it was that somebody crawled into the machine and it was telling you don't do that.
I think they also had one like that, but the best one was the one with like, and the crazy thing is like it had a safety where it was like it locks itself with a giant fucking metal bar whenever, like that you would see physically move into place. So like you can't open it once it moves. So I don't know like what they're doing where they're just like yeah, make sure that it doesn't fucking move because like goddamn, or don't make sure you don't open it because like the washing machine tentacle monster will come out.
Well, that reminds me, I don't know if any of you guys like grew up in apartments, but you would usually have like a transformer or something near the building. And they always had the same warning on it, which was basically like, don't mess with this, there's an electricity monster inside of it.
Yeah.
Amanda knows what I'm talking about, but in retrospect, I'm just like, that's an insane one. That's gotta be purely to communicate to children. But you know there's gonna be that one dumb kid who's like, I want to see the electricity monster.
Yeah.
I will do anything to get it out of this thing.
Like, I played War of the Monsters, I know.
Just to probably tell anyone that's in your audience, don't go to that address.
What address?
The Fangman's name.
Oh. Why would someone do that?
That's because it was YouTube. Like, what's the worst you can get on YouTube? I don't know what key drop is.
Huh.
The Death Slinger.
Oh.
Woo! Time to get shot.
I still have yet to play against that Twins.
So, Cena, what do you think of the Paranormal Activity films?
It's kind of like Saw. I see that the first one probably has some merit, but the rest of them I don't think were necessary.
I think the third one was better, but I think that's because
I love the second one. Love
the
that
third one
movie.
really figured out what it was doing.
Yeah,
I feel like
Paranormal
Activity is with me and Paranormal Activity. It's the same as you and Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not like the biggest Paranormal Activity film fan, but like I like a lot of the lore. I think the lore is kind of interesting.
Yeah, probably. But I feel like me and Five Nights at Freddy is more. I like the aesthetic because I just like the deranged idea of like animatronics in restaurants. And the idea of them like turning murderous to me is just funny.
So like Chuck E. Cheese?
There's so many people who talk about how they were afraid of the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics when they were kids. I didn't mind the animatronics. I hated the people who dressed up in the costumes and went around. Like that was the worst. I always hated anyone in a costume though. Like, when I was a kid, I was like, if you're wearing a costume and you come up and give me attention, then you're like, obviously a fucking crazy person.
The Fang Men did not have any patience for this, apparently.
Well, that Fang Men started next to me, and we started the game, and it was immediately just like, yeah, there's Heartbeat right away.
Well, that is a really cool costume that thing has.
Yeah, the Death Slinger got a Year of the Ox outfit.
Yeah. I didn't get it, though.
I kind of want to get it. Because the rest of his costumes are really stupid.
I got the one where he has the Mormon beard.
The Mormon beard.
Where he's like bald, but he has like that really weird, scraggly beard. It's the way I imagine, what's his face? That guy who's in charge.
Oh my god, that was close to me.
What was that?
I got shot
Death Slinger has a gun.
He has a harpoon gun.
Still, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's even more insane than if he just had a rifle.
Technically, it's a railroad spike gun, because he made it to...
While I'm being chased is not the time that I care.
He invented it to shoot railroad spikes into the ground, apparently. So it's like a nail gun, but for railroad spikes.
Fun.
I don't know what's happening, because he downed me, but... Okay.
This is 3 out of 5!
Holy shit.
So I was like, why hasn't he picked me up? He downed me, and he's just not coming.
The answer is...
Hey, at least I didn't lose the one tap.
I know. There was that time period
Keydrop.com/fork.
Don't go there.
Do it!
Practice safe internet hygiene. Don't go to addresses you don't know.
Oh,
I'm so tired of the IT emails we get at work because apparently we have people who will open any link that's sent in an email.
What is wrong with people?
So now I've just picked up...
2021!
So now I've just picked up like the IT rhetoric of like, if it's an address you do not know, don't go to it.
Oh my gosh.
And I've noticed people are getting clever with the Steam usernames and they're throwing internet addresses into them. And I'm just like, don't go to it. I don't know what it is, but don't go to it.
Yeah. If it doesn't sound legit, don't do it.
Even if it sounds legit, don't go to it if you don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, because there are people who are buying domain names that are like super close to like Bank of America and shit like that.
Yeah. That's why if you have competent internet security for your company, they tend to buy similar internet names to prevent that.
Yeah. At least now they do.
Except if you're Giuliani Internet Security or whatever the hell his company was called. Last week tonight bought up like a bunch of them that were similar to his company's name. Started putting stuff into them.
Like what?
I think one of them was like two ferrets fucking.
Like
it was just a video on repeat of two cartoon ferrets humping.
That's great.
That's awesome.
And then there was another one that was like really supposed to be a personal insult, which it was two cousin ferrets who are not humping.
Yeah, because he's an incestuous weirdo.
Yes, they pointed out for that show.
Actually,
No,
it's completely legal to marry your first cousin in a majority of American states.
Ugh.
I'm not going to get into whether or not that's okay. But I, in this case, think it's particularly insane because he said it wasn't until many years that they found out about their family connection.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I think at most they were like second cousins. Which, maybe the first couple dates you wouldn't figure it out, but I feel like even a year in, you would eventually start saying family names that have to sound familiar.
Yeah.
Like, the idea that they could be married for multiple years and it somehow never clicks.
They'd have to be very dumb people.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Which, I mean, Rudy Giuliani is basically, like, he has the IQ of a fucking puppet. So, like, I don't know. Rudy Giuliani's a dumbass. Or his brain is melting. Or both.
I think you unreadied, Mike.
I know. I'm getting my, changing up my challenge.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the last Survivor challenge for this, chapter of the tome. Which
Depending
is...
on how long
finish healing a dying survivor or recover by yourself while using the perk Empathy. Do this 2 times during one match.
Depending on how long it takes us to load into a match, this is probably my last one for the night.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
So how was Florida, Mike?
It was okay.
Other than
wasn't bad.
From hell.
Oh god, that's been awful.
I love how it went from it wasn't bad to it's awful.
No, the allergies were awful. It was a good trip.
Okay.
It was fun to experience it.
I think last time I was in Florida, we stopped at an airport.
That's all you did?
Well, we were on our way to Belize.
Oh.
So we didn't stay long.
Okay.
But it was kind of disorienting because we got out in Belize and I'm like, are we in Florida? Because this looks like Florida.
I do have to say, though, I really enjoyed the Stardew Valley video that we made today. I think we should do more Stardew Valley.
I do enjoy Stardew.
Because I think we were much funnier.
I think it helps when we have things to comment on that aren't just like, oh god, I'm getting shot!
Yeah. Or
what is that game about?
Stardew Valley?
Have you ever played Harvest Moon?
Maybe. I don't know for sure.
It was on Super Nintendo.
Not Stardew Valley, Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's a game where you inherit a farm and you have to farm things and sell your farm stuff to make money.
And then try and save the town.
Okay.
Well, I don't think
There's
the original. I don't think the original game.
I'm
you
talking
saved
about
the town.
Stardew. I'm not talking about Harvest Moon.
But they're basically the exact same. So it's.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's basically a farming game, and you're trying to stop Amazon from destroying a small town.
While also making friends and finding love.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's a guy who eats eats food out of trash cans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
His name is John.
That's why the video is titled "I Am the Raccoons."
Oh, I see.
Because John discovered he could get stuff from trash cans, so he spent most of the evening just rummaging through the town's trash cans.
That's like, it became one of my daily rituals and the thing where it's like, well, I gotta go to town now and steal everyone's trash.
While they're in the bar.
Yeah, and then it became this weird thing where the old man thought that raccoons were rummaging through his trash, but it was actually Linus, who I was joking is a homeless guy, but apparently he is. And
lives in a tent down by the river.
he lives in a van down by the river.
Uh-huh.
Remember Chris
The game's
Farley?
$15.
Yeah, it's $15. You could play with us.
We'd have to build you a cabin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you be down to play that game with us, Mike?
No.
Okay.
At least he didn't invest in it, and then was like, I don't like this.
Like
Right.
Minecraft. He's like,
Yeah.
I hate this.
Well, you got me that game for Christmas, so.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Oh.
That's less bad.
Mike invested in this game, but he enjoys it.
I do. This is a very fun game.
I'm really
Someday we
sad
might-
about the Friday the 13th game.
I am too.
Yeah.
Depending on how quickly I finish Fallout 4, we might play 76 again.
Oh. I'm not making a new character.
That's
I will
fine.
I will continue playing my crazed gas mask
Depending
man.
on how much I played 76, I might catch up with you again.
Probably.
Because I made a new character, caught up to your current character's level, doubled that level, and then quit.
Yeah.
And I did that like 2 times.
Yeah. Because I don't play
76.
these games on my own.
I know.
Because I'm probably not going to play Stardew Valley very much on my own either.
I could see you and Sav playing it though.
Yeah, we might play it together at some point.
And you two could get married in it.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's cheaper than a real marriage.
Yep.
Theoretically, I don't think it is. Well, maybe. Because technically you only need a marriage license.
True. But
Weddings
the
are very expensive.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
game, all you
Super expensive.
Are
the
they?
game, all you have to spend is 500 gold, and then you can make your own ring.
Huh.
Whereas in real life, I don't know if you can get a wedding band for 500.
You can at BethMilner.com.
Oh, Beth Milner. I like her. Makes good masks.
Yeah. She makes a lot of good stuff. And she graduated from NMU.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Good for her.
I don't know how late you guys are intending to stream, but you guys should totally raid Beto's stream.
Oh,
I'm done after this, probably.
Yeah, we're probably not going to keep the video going too long because it's a BUs and we've already finished with the movie pretty much. How do you raid
Yeah, go
someone?
watch it, by the way. Go watch it.
How do
What
you
movie
raid
did
someone?
you guys rate?
The Dark and the Wicked.
If you're on your computer for your stream manager, there should be an option on the side panel for rating.
Where on the side panel? Just like...
What? Can you take a photo with your phone and send it to me?
Like, do I have to be on the home? I was like, the side
You
only
need to be in the
shows...
Stride.
It only
need to be in the
shows
stream
my
manager.
online friend... Okay, on the stream manager.
Yeah.
Well, I'm usually not on the stream manager because all it shows me is like... It
If
just
you
shows me
send
the
me
chat.
a photo, I can help you customize that. I think you must have collapsed stuff by accident.
No clue.
I know.
Which is
John.
just a
John.
shitty.
He's
I can't
fine.
ready
He
up.
can't ready up anymore because it's in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last 15, you can't ready up.
Yeah, but if you send me a photo of your stream manager screen, I can try and figure it out before I hop off.
There you go.
I have a headache. What the fuck?
That's my stream manager.
Yeah, you collapsed a shit ton of crap. You see that pencil next to stream manager?
Yes.
Click that, and then there should be a ton of options you can pick.
I don't know what any of this means.
I've heard that
we're
many
not
times.
in the middle of a game, send me another photo, and I can look at the options and tell you which ones you need.
Edit stream info. I'll put that one on there, but why?
I don't know how all of your stuff got collapsed, but we'll figure it out. I know, but theoretically, if it behaves the way it's behaved for my computer, you won't have to do this again. Oh good, we're on Cold Wind Farm.
Go, little person. I wonder who we have. I wonder who the killer is.
I think it's
Ghostface!
that.
Oh wait, apparently the
Billy,
killer's over
as
there
Billy would
instead.
say in The Predator, we're all gonna die.
You say that about every killer.
I do, because I usually die.
Fair enough. Welcome to my generator, John.
Hi. What's the rent on it?
No median cost for your county.
Ah, fuck. That's like $9,000.
What?
I don't know.
Why
John.
is rent that high?
John.
What?
It is not Ghostface, it's Pyramid Head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the music I was hearing when his heartbeat was near me did not sound like Ghostface.
What the fuck?
It was very jangly.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I saw something and I took off running and thought it was Ghostface, but it wasn't.
Nope.
I feel like you just have, like, some trauma about Ghostface and assume it's always Ghostface. How did you silently get hit, John?
Because he didn't have a heartbeat when he came up to me.
Yeah, his terror radius is kind of wonky. Dwight! Oh, that's Mike.
Yeah, that's me.
I didn't know, but you just, like, are okay.
Everyone, what the fuck?
Ah! Why?
God damn, everyone!
Well, I didn't remember Mike was Dwight, so I'm just like, the fuck's up with this Dwight just, like, chilly walking while
We all fucked ourselves, what the hell?
Well, I was trying to work on a generator, and then suddenly I'm like, Dwight just walked into my screen. I was like, no! And the Pyramid Head saw and started coming, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let Dwight get through the window. Maybe he won't notice me. Ah, shit, he's coming straight to the generator. Okay, I gotta go for the window. And then you were there.
Yeah, because he was chasing me and that other person, the deck 187, I think, and we ran. We were just like kind of running, and then all of a sudden we saw you, and I was like, oh shit!
I don't think I'm gonna live.
Hush yourself. I just need to wait for him to not be so on your guys' asses. God damn it. Yeah, something's up with this Pyramid Head's terror radius.
Yeah. Where's the other person?
I don't know.
I'm not
Bert.
seeing them.
I'm hearing birds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in a closet.
Ah.
John, I'm gonna need you to run like hell.
Oh.
Well, he's busy with the other person. But we're running like hell. Mike, you're gonna need to mend yourself.
The hills.
Mike, you gotta mend yourself. Squat down in R1 because you're about to bleed out from being hit.
Yeah, Mike, you're... Yep, there you go.
I did squat down and hit R1 and Delta popped up.
Yeah, because you didn't... You had no time left. Ah, shit, fuck. Which way is he coming? Ah, fuck, he's behind us. Okay, go. Go, 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 go.
I'm going to save Closet Girl.
Why?
I don't know. Fuck, I stepped in the thing.
God, Bill is so loud.
Yeah, you would expect emphysema lungs not to scream this well.
Oh. No, I'm dead.
Sorry, John. Oh!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Did you know he had a memento?
He doesn't. I stepped in the thing.
That's... I'm pretty sure that's his memento.
I stepped in the thing. It's not a memento. It's a skill.
Oh,
Pyramid
does he have the
Head
ability to just kill people if they're at the second hook?
Only if they're tormented.
Shit.
Well, I'm gonna die, and I only got hooked once because Meg's doing jack shit.
She's running around.
I got John's
I'm
corpse
dead.
next to me.
I kind of like that corpses just kind of sit around. Oh, she's dead. Everyone's dead. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's a perk. I think that's like a part of his skill.
Power, probably.
Yeah.
That was, I would say that was worse than my own match.
That just devolved really fucking fast.
Well, I'm not actively on camera, so I'm gonna give that Meg a downvote. I don't know what was happening there. I thankfully didn't lose a tally, but
I think I did.
that match was just a clusterfuck.
Well, that's a good way to go out and be views.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Thanks for joining us for live B views. Technically the second, but the first that's actually going to be recorded.
Before you end it, let's figure out your stream manager.
Okay.
Well, so you can raid.
Because I need to raid. So,
Alright, but I'm Mike. I'm gonna head out.
How do we do this?
Okay, can you send me a photo of the options you get?
There's literally no raid option, though.
I know, but I need to see what options you have because the raid thing is a sub option, and I'm pretty sure it might be the edit stream info one, but I'm not certain that's the one you need.
Edit stream info?
So I need to see the other options.
For the panels?
For mine, yes, the panels.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Mike.
Bye-bye.
You're not going to be able to read any of this.
Actually, no. The thing next to the creator dashboard is what I think you need.
What thing next to it?
There's like a weird icon. Just my activity feed. Quick actions. You need quick actions turned on.
Okay.
So
Why? Can I not put any of these like underneath other ones?
Quick actions is just going to bring up a bunch of stuff. But you hit the plus sign for that. Why is your...
I did it, but like, there's, I can't raid anyone. It's not letting me.
Yeah, but there should be an option to customize your quick actions.
What?
Did it
wait,
bring
now
up...
raid a channel. Now we can raid
well,
Bad Bitch Beto.
Okay. Because I was also going to try and figure out how to get your stream to actually show up in your stream manager, because I think you somehow turned that off.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Alright, so this was Psycho Juicebox. You can check out all of our BViews videos at Psycho Juicebox on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook or, what?
Did you trigger the raid yet?
Not yet. I'm about to.
Okay.
I mean, I have to get the whole thing out because...
Yeah, you have to plug everything, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then you can join our Facebook and Twitter at Psycho Juicebox, both of them. Alright. Now we're about to raid Bad Bitch Beto, so go enjoy that. They're also doing some Dead by Daylight, so... Alright, everyone. Goodbye.